First of all, as a country, we are committed to ensuring that we are giving Kenyans value of their time and definitely value of resources that they contribute through taxes. Secondly, this Olympics was one of the Olympics that, first of all, we are enjoying, and secondly, saying we are sorry for what happened in Rio 2016. We didn't want any mistake to be repeated in terms of organizing our athletes, our participants, in terms of having a delegation of government bigger than the participants. This time, the government is extremely lean. Officials are the number is extremely small, and that one explains part of the reason of saying, as a government, we are so sorry. Last time it was a bad one. This time we are going to make the best of it, so that in Paris 2024, when the next Olympic is happening, Kenyans will have high confidence in the organization. Thirdly, we want to thank all the participants. The village is extremely organized, no cases. At least from our country, other countries, people are very organized. The government here is committed and serious. Olympics committee has made one of the most freely communicated and fitting program for all, in collaboration with each country's Olympic committee. All the plans are good. The fields, the vehicles, the meals, participation time, keeping of time, communication of delays, everything extremely good, looking nice. So let's say it was a lesson that we wanted to prove that we will never repeat of what Rio happened, and we are very grateful for the entire delegation. Yes. Yes. What do you think we can do to make our athletes even more comfortable, more competitive with the next Olympics? Thank you. That's a very good question, because I said with some people, we are here representing government, and we agreed the very, very first and basic thing that we must do is to develop facilities that are Olympic standards. And these are not expensive. If people can see some of the prefabricated facilities that are being used internationally here, people will not believe it. They cannot cost tens of millions. Like the beach volleyball that we just come in to play here, just beach sand and spectator field. That's all. That's the first thing we need to do. So we need to develop Olympics standard facilities for play, both indoors and outdoors. Number two, we need to continue exposing our athletes, exposing them to international competitions, exposing them to different cultures, exposing them to the so-called yester giants, people who competed and won many years ago, that still we think they are the people they were, but they are no longer. That last year is no longer there. Our Kenyan athletes are coming up very well. Third thing that we need to do, and these are lessons we are taking home, we need also to increase the number of Kenyans in the so-called smaller sports, like taekwondo. We need to expose them in archery, fencing, weightlifting, boxing, because as a country we have seen we over-relied on athletics, and I'm telling Kenyans, our best days are starting tomorrow. Goals will start streaming from tomorrow, because this is when now we are entering into our what is traditional potential for Kenya. We are starting tomorrow, Friday.